way from thugging. Hey, but got a long way coming. Listen, they said it's one way out. Take a risk or you gon' stay in the drought. Being broke is an option, I don't know what you bout. But me, I'm into more than just running my mouth. Done signed deals with figures more than a hand could count. That's facts. 10 plus, I done did it for sack. I learned lessons, lost friends that I can't get back. Burned a couple bridges based off how I react. It made a name.
Yo, what's up, y'all? It's King Deezy back again with another episode of Live with the Legendz. Back with my brother Ray.
Yes, sir. Ray Knox, LXI from Luxury by Innovation. We got a GOAT in the building today.
Yes,
He go
sir,
by the name of D-Rek. I'm going to let him introduce himself, though.
You know, it's the Rek, 916 native. Like he said, these my little bros,
Most definitely.
So a nigga had to come pull up, chop some game up, especially after niggas done had the whole shit on fire from the Exquisite episode. I was like, oh yeah. When he called me, I was like, oh yeah, see, this is perfect. I'm
For
like,
sure.
Cause I was watching that, like, this nigga Exquisite is hella funny.
Yeah, bro lit.
Yeah,
Character.
lit as fuck.
He
Lit as
always
fuck.
trying to give game. He just trying to put niggas on and tell niggas to live their life. That's all he
Period.
about,
And it'd
bro.
be funny because we hear niggas talking, niggas be trying to hate on bro.
Yeah.
So like to see him come and set it straight, I like that.
Yeah,
Nah,
in
definitely.
facts. He don't give a fuck about none of that shit. If you on TikTok, you can't give a fuck about none of that shit. Trolls and all the extra shit.
They be
But
on
yeah,
their
man, I
ass.
appreciate you coming out. For those who don't know, like he said, D-Rek, the owner of Rek Tips. My big brother, nigga, same mom, same dad. It's crazy how people still don't be knowing that shit. So that's why I had to make that clear real quick. 'Cause
I don't even understand it, especially now they got smaller niggas look so much alike. Like,
Yeah,
I was about to
exactly.
say, y'all
You
look
understand
hella
it.
like.
Yeah, nah, facts. So, yeah, bro. So, I know the journey personally. I've watched the journey from the beginning. But let's just get started into what I was personally. What one of our biggest topics was like we had a lot of content creators, YouTubers, and shit like that talking about their journey of like building their social media and shit. And I kind of watched you do it. You use social media, don't get me wrong, but I've watched you just do it out footwork and grind more so. You feel me? And literally take it from the illegal cannabis black market to fully legal market, glass blowing. Not even really. It has something to do with cannabis, but it's, you feel me? It's its own realm in itself. You know, you can sell this shit in Walmart if you wanted to. So I just wanted to dive into that, bro, and just what do you think has been the most complicated part in growing up in the streets and you feel me, making that conversion into the business?
Bro, everybody's scared of you.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers think because of how certain way you talk, that you do business a certain way, or that you are a certain way, and or even just how I am on Instagram or Twitter. Yeah, like motherfuckers, I know there's people out there who see shit I say and be like, man, he's an asshole, but I'm just very direct. And I'm just very honest. Like the other day, I just said something about I didn't mean it. What I said, but I was so irritated from watching all these female athletes hate on Caitlin Clark. Yeah, I was like, I hope the WNBA fails. I don't really mean that, but why the hell do y'all gotta hate so much? It just be tripping me out.
Facts,
you know what I mean? Like, and it's like imagine you got a boy named Fred. Fred say, damn man, I can't move none of my fucking bags. Fred ends up getting some new popular genetics and then lets him die. You gonna be like, Fred didn't want to win?
Yeah, facts. He ain't do shit. He ain't do shit about it.
I always say that too, bro. Even when I go into business, bro, I always tell them like, hey man, I'm super transparent, and that's the type of businessman I want to do business with as well. Someone that's gonna, be straightforward, tell me the truth, be honest, but like the most thing is like just be straightforward, bro. If this shit sucks, it sucks. You know what I mean? Or if this ain't a good idea, it's not a good idea. Let me know it's not a good idea, so I don't waste fucking weeks trying to do some extra shit and the whole time you're thinking it's not a good idea. So just being transparent, bro, especially in business, bro, I think that's like a key factor.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's how I tell people all that all the time, and I don't endorse any politics or anything. I don't get into that, but that's what I tell people about Trump. At least, bro, straightforward. He don't really sugarcoat shit. You feel me? And that's why they call him a great businessman. And that
piss dad off when I tell him that.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I'd be like, every single president don't be lying to us. They can't tell us the truth. It ain't even like, I'm not even trying to be a victim and making somebody motherfuckers lie in the worst way, even though I know they do. It's just that there's so many secrets with our government. They can't tell us the truth. So people be expecting something that you'll never get. And so Trump, at least, it's face value. Yeah. He's a racist. He's a classist. That's what all these motherfuckers are. So whatever.
Just give it to us how it is. I'd rather you not sugarcoat it, and we know what we're dealing with more so, and I can just treat you at face value.
And a lot of people in the cannabis industry, they real, I won't say docile, but I'll say real peace orientated.
Yeah.
A lot of the cannabis community, they're not with the funky shit. They're not with none of that violent shit. So like, you know, they see somebody like me, some people act a little funny. I notice if I reach out to 10 glass blowers, I notice I'll get a certain type of response from 6 might hit me back. You know, there's a couple of them. I know for a fact in the glass blowing game, there's some people who don't like black people.
Oh, that's a fact. Yeah.
You can't convince me.
That's kind of one of those. You know, they still. You know, it's still people up in the hills doing that shit to the neck. They not worried about nothing.
They don't give a fuck about me.
Facts.
Hey, while we're on that glass subject, bro, how hard was it finding that lane? Because I know you've done hella shit before you got into the glass game. So, like, could you explain that transition? Like, what were you doing, like, your previous years up until you found this shit and you're like, fuck, I could really do something with this and make a higher name for myself, a bigger name for myself, and really make this to a career?
Yeah, that shit was just, it was trying to find something, bro. I mean, y'all know me, when me and my baby mama broke up, nigga had to figure his life out. So it was like, man, hold on, what the fuck am I really about to do? And I was like, okay, I'm selling weed, I'm doing all type of shit, but then it's like, one day I had to dig 3 Dot Blame make the tips, and I'm like, all right, they keep getting taken. And I'm like, all right, well, so I always try, if I see people like something, I'm always going to try to sell it.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what I'm fucking with. If people like it, I'm going to try to sell it. So it wasn't even like the tips was something special where I was like, I'm going to take this so seriously and I'm gonna make it mine. It was just like it happened. And then it was like, all right, well, if you got one thing that's paying you, one thing that's not, like right now, rec tips and music. People always ask me why I don't put music out. Because why put it into this one that's not making me money, and I'm putting it into this that make me money. Like, so the rec tips started making me money, bro.
Yeah.
And started really like I just looked at my website. We had the website 2.5 years. I did 280.
Mm-hmm.
So like I can't regret nothing with rec tips.
What was your first year you was like, damn, this shit is gonna change my life?
When I switched over from weed to the rec tips. Because
Okay.
y'all remember I was busting down
Mm-hmm.
heavy. I was selling weed, but then it was
the
like
pre-rolls too and all that.
And then I was like, all right, you know what, I'm done. I don't even want to do this shit no more. Cause it was getting to a point. I lived in a cul-de-sac.
Yeah.
And the neighbors was on my ass. It was just too much traffic. You know what I mean? I'm trapping out the crib and shit. I got to worry about somebody trying to run in my house where my fucking kids is at and shit. Definitely. You know what I mean? So once I realized, I was like, damn, I could do a 10 in a month off legal shit. Yeah. I was like, all right, cool. I'm just gonna stop.
Off some glass.
And but don't let me lie too. The market was slipping.
Yeah.
This was coincidentally when all the weed was going cheap. When all the distros was having all these bags and everything was getting cheap. And never forget, a nigga asked me for like $180 zip, and I was like, nigga, I don't even sell $250 zips. Like what?
That's a fact. Yeah, niggas used to complain to me like I was Yelp about my brother prices and shit. Yeah.
Nah, could you just explain to the viewers, bro, if they don't know this side of the industry, they don't know what glass is. You know, we're talking about the glass game, we're talking about glass this, glass that. Could you just explain like
these niggas
what
hard drugs?
You know, yeah, what exactly we're talking about?
Yeah, it's just heady shit, bro. Like, you know, like the same way, you know, a motherfucker grind hard and he go and get him a $60,000 watch, or chain, whatever. That's what motherfuckers do with glass. You go and get you a crazy heady piece. You know what I mean? And it's just like jewelry. If you buy it from the right artist, like say you buy like a Murdoch piece.
Yeah.
That shit gonna go up in value. You buy you a Basso piece, this shit gonna go up in value. You gonna buy it. I never forget my boy. I ain't gonna say his name, but he told me that he had a Basso. He bought it for $26,000. Somebody offered him $50,000. He said no. I was like, bro, I think he said I need 58.
Yeah, nah.
60,
when I came into Black Diamond, bro, that was like, you know, before we had opened the clothing side, it was just a smoke shop at that point, and like that was my first realization of the glass shit. Like, has so much glass. Like that one's 15,000, that one's 25,000, that one might be 50. The bus was like 30 or something like that. It was some crazy shit, insane shit. But it was just like, at that point, I was trying to understand it, and now it's completely to the point where I tell people, if like when people be like, bro, how do people spend that just don't worry about it. If you don't get it, bro, just don't worry about it. The same reason people buy Rolexes, people buy expensive cars. Some people spend $500 on a shirt, and some people spend $5,000 on a shirt. You feel me? You feel me? And it's like, yes, all the shirts do the same shit. You're trying to understand other people's lifestyles is just gonna cut it out.
Well, there is a certain level where I will say, from like 1,000 to like maybe I say 10. There is a noticeable level of function in these pieces. Mm-hmm. But once you get past that, they all going to function the same. But it's the art of it. You know what I'm saying? Some of these pieces, I was in Las Vegas last year, and this dude bought a he paid like 30 or 40, a Yushin piece. It was crazy. This nigga was glowing. This nigga was so happy. Like he was the way he was looking. He couldn't wait to hit that motherfucker. So like, I can respect it because I used to do the same thing. I never forget. I walked into remember Millennium Smoke Shop in Roseville? Yeah. They had a Darby Holmes ray gun. It was the first heady piece I ever seen. It was $13.5. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like, why would anybody? This is before even dabs. This is when I'm just smoking flower. So I'm like, why would anybody want to get something that nice and then smoke flower out of it? That's fucking insane. Like.
That shit was crazy. I remember when you bought that little one, like $1,200 at first, and it had the little balls on the side, and it was like that was a big fucking deal.
Fuck, I broke that.
The $1,200 one was like, damn, niggas spending that much money, and then to see later on in life how this shit just really elevated, like you said, because I know, bro had a couple Darby pieces that was the dinosaur, right? That's bro that do the dinosaur.
No. Darby does. That's Elbow.
Oh, okay, Elbow. I was with the colorful dinosaur.
Darby does a cactus.
Oh, okay, yeah. He definitely had a couple Darbys too. Oh god, yeah. But yeah, nah. So even getting back into that, cause like you said, you in 2 years, the number you did, cause that's what me and bro was talking about. I watched you literally go from illegally trapping to a legal 6-figure business in a year. You feel me? Not just making it happen in a year, but you had your first year of a 6-figure business, and shit, that's something a lot of entrepreneurs can't say. You feel me? Specifically within their first 3 years, let alone 5. You feel me? Yeah. So, what would be one of your biggest tips? You feel like, and what helped you accomplish that? Because, like I said, I know you use social media, footwork, the artist connection, everything that come with that. But like, what would you tell somebody who's on that mindset of trying to take their business to that level?
Man, I just feel like this gonna sound hella like cliche, but it's a you gotta follow your heart type of thing. Like listening to your intuition on certain things, bro. Like some people gonna tell you certain things won't work. You know, the person I respect the most in this entire world, my dad, told me this shit wasn't gonna work. He said, what the fuck? Are you kidding
dad
me?
Don't believe he an old school type of person.
What the fuck? Are you kidding me? You think you about to sell glass tips? And you got 2 sons. You know that, right? You know you got 2 sons. And you know, even he now he can't. Pops don't say shit. Pops disrespected. And so it's like I just feel like there's gonna be people that doubt you. There's gonna be people that try to tell you exactly what you need to be doing. And there's gonna be certain times out of those times you do need to listen to those people. They're telling you something that even if you don't want to tell them in their face, you need to go back in the drawing board and be like, damn, what that nigga said. He said some real shit right there. Like.
You gotta soak everything in, bro. From the goods, the bads, whatever. The people that's hating on you, but they not hating on like your pops. You feel me? Like he's gave you game on this business, bro, that you've soaked in for sure, and added to some positive shit that someone else in the glass industry gave to you. You know what I mean? At this point, so say day one rec tips, you come to the conclusion all right, I'm gonna get into the glass game. What is your first step you do?
All right, so when I really decided that I was finna take it serious, I had already had a glass blower, but when I was really gonna take it serious is when I started having multiple. And I started having multiple people filling production contracts monthly. You know what I mean? So I had Blaine, Big J, and then I had Pyro, Ridiculously, and there's one more. I'm forgetting his name. I had one more, and monthly, these were the guys that I was working with. Really, it was Ridiculously, Blaine, and Big J. Those were the 3. Yeah. And then I got Pyro from Ridiculously, and that's another thing. These glass blowers, it's like a spaced out market, bro. It's like either you're getting paid hella good, or you might be a struggling artist. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's not to speak on any of the glass blowers, because I have nothing but respect for them and for their craft, because without them, I don't exist. But you know, you when people are hungry, think about it. If Eric and Ray do the same thing, and Eric getting some business from somewhere, and he needs some more help, what you gonna do? You gonna go straight to Ray and be like, "Hey, Ray, we need some help." You know what I mean? So like that's another thing. Is like once I started getting the glass blowers, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it's like I probably worked with like probably about 20-something glass blowers. So
I mean, you just told me some shit yesterday that's pretty fucking crazy. I don't know if you want to drop that news about who you got a collab coming with.
Yeah, no, I don't want to say that shit.
So we just gonna keep it tucked. But yeah, even that is just like it's a story.
Shit, tell me after
itself.
this.
It's a story unfolding itself, brother. But another thing I wanted to get into, because this has been a big part of your journey, I know specifically as of lately, is the gym, getting healthy, getting back right, nigga. You look good, lost a bunch of weight. How do you think that has reflected into your business? Just everyday aspects, from fucking waking up, daily operations. You feel me? Just how do you think getting healthy, being in the gym, has directly affected your business?
The shit helped me. I probably say the most during, breaking up with my ex, because it was like, you know, she was there for a lot of things, and she helped a lot. So when it was gone, it was like, when she was gone, it was like, okay, now I really got to handle shit. And because I'm in the gym and I'm not over here letting things get into my head too much, and I've had days where I'm not having a good day.
Yeah, facts.
I'll not go to the gym purposely, so that tomorrow I can go to the gym and then compare days.
Yeah.
And bro, oh my fucking God, man, that shit's just a lifesaver. Just so many different things, bro. Like, bro, I was 330 something, bro. You know what I mean? Like, just complete full transparency. A nigga dick wasn't even working like he was supposed to be, bro.
Mamas, that's it. It's real health.
Like it's real health, nigga. Like that's not how it's supposed to be, buddy. Yeah. You're not, man. You supposed to as somebody that's getting who has kids. You're supposed to be giving off something that your kids can look up to.
Facts.
And so, like, bro, that gym is everything, bro. The shit don't never get no easier at all, bro. But it's like, nigga, I see it changing my life. I see it changing aspects, and it's like, I don't even.
Yeah, I could tell I kind of just put you on the spot with the question, because you probably ain't even really thought about it in that aspect of what it really is directly affecting. But I know the every day, just it's like you said, it just make a nigga feel better, bro. Yesterday we was at Dad's house for Gianna's birthday. Y'all was drinking. I'm like, you going out? You like, nah, I gotta be up for the podcast. You still had a couple of drinks. I went out. You know, I don't drink. You feel me? But I woke up 10:30, tired as hell, groggy. I watched my story. You was at the gym 2-3 hours ago. You feel me? And it was just like, yeah, nigga, that's what I like to see. You didn't come out last night. You didn't. You feel me? And it's just staying on that program. But like, yeah, we never really think about that shit of like how it directly affects us. So I'll probably call you later this week, nigga, and just be like, you thought about that? Like how you really think it affected the business for real. Just like even dealing with people, clean thinking, you feel me? You ain't as snappy dealing with people, all types of shit, because it just comes into a whole bunch of different aspects with that shit for real.
Nah, for sure, bro. It like you said, it's your mental. It's just so clear, bro. And like, man, I would implore all my young niggas, off topic, but all my young niggas, please entertain the thought of going to bed earlier. Please,
definitely.
I'm telling you, you're going to see, real shit, you're going to see your life change in a different way, bro. Like, you're going to wake up, you're going to be able to wake up at 4, 5, 6 in the morning and be able to start your day early as fuck. You're going to be able to have shit done. It's going to be, sometimes I'll get in a mode so many that by 1 o'clock, I done did shit for today, tomorrow, and the next day.
Yeah, when you feel whooped at noon 1, it's like, oh yeah, I've been going in, bro. It's been a hell of a morning.
Now that feeling of you knocking out your to-do list before the afternoon, bro.
Yeah,
that's a different feeling, bro. Because it's just like, damn,
nigga,
bro.
I can sleep, I can play the game, I can do whatever I want to. I can do whatever I want to. You feel me? Go to the gym, might double back, go twice that time. You feel me? You can just do whatever you want to at that point, and that's where That's I feel like that's a very important thing in life. Like, I've been talking to a lot of people. You know, we get into the age where a lot of people our age are getting discouraged with music and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, bro, treat music like a hobby. Stop doing things to just for monetary value. Stop doing things just to blow up. Go get a job, bro. Go work. Go do the things that have to pay the bills, and then get a hobby, my nigga.
Feed your passion.
Wake up and go to work, do your thing, and then make sure you got time to do your hobby, bro. I got 2 babies. You feel me? You know the dad life. It ain't it ain't easy, and grateful for the situation I'm in. Not grateful, but the situation I'm in now, it gives me a little bit of space and time to be able to do my thing and get the girls, and then, you know, we got the bi-weekly thing going with mom. So it's just the figuring it out, bro, and finding time for your hobbies and what really makes you happy, whether that be the gym, whether that be getting in the studio, going to therapy, counseling, any of that shit, going to hang out with your friends, bro. And I'm not talking about going to the bar and getting drunk, axe throwing, fucking mini golf, like the shit that really just make a motherfucker smile and be happy.
I literally
real,
just
bro.
said that it's crazy how people have to have liquor to hang out.
Yeah.
Like, and have like, and even me with my homies, like we all hit dabs and smoke weed. We all, it's coming together around a substance instead of just coming together to be homies. And like, maybe we might smoke a little bit, but we finna go to the park. And you know what I mean? Like, you're right, bro. It's not
really
even enough of that.
Yeah.
I know he explained the last episode on how like being successful in music is different to different people, you know what I mean? And he was just saying like he does it for himself and it's therapeutic to him. And he also does it for the people that tune in and just, you know, genuinely fuck with his music. What is being successful in the music industry to you? Like what would you label success in the music industry?
See, there's two different answers because I would say if I'm just talking as a pure passion thing, the only thing I'm ever trying to make a nigga do when I make a song or I rap is you ever listen to something and you like, whew, you hear what that nigga just said?
I did that before we started the podcast.
Oh God.
That's always what I want. But then, you know, now that I'm, you know, fucking around with some business and I understand it, I would it has to be the money, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, motherfucker don't want to do music just to be, for it to be a hobby forever.
Yeah.
Like, I would love for something to happen. I'm just not putting my eggs in that basket.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nah, definitely.
And I don't let that get in my head about who I am as an artist, how good I am as an artist. I'm very openly. I'm like I was just telling Eric, like this nigga been rapping hella good lately.
Yeah, no, yeah.
And I used to be on Eric's ass, like nah, that's not it. Now this nigga, I'm telling you, and I was telling my sister the other day, she was like, I wonder what changed. I'm like, he's in the studio every day.
Yeah.
When you practice something, you have no choice but to get better. Yeah. And if you're really trying, like you have no choice, bro.
Yeah.
So
Ray was like, I played some shit for him yesterday. He said, "Who the fuck made you mad?"
Yeah, oh God, I literally said that, bro. But it was genuine, bro. It's just like, bro, I ain't heard you rap like this in a minute, bro.
Nah,
or if
sure.
that, bro. You know
Ever.
what I mean?
no, I ain't never heard Eric rap like
Yeah.
this. No, this nigga's on a whole new level.
Yeah, and
Straight
he's
up.
all the music he showed me. He's like 5-0 right now. You know what I mean? Like there was not
every
one
verse been fire.
Yeah, I'm just like,
he been sounding like, you know how Plus always dropping. I noticed Plus dropped so much fire shit on his Instagram. People it's pedestrian.
Yeah,
now. That's how I'm starting to get with him.
Yeah.
Where I'm not even listening hella closely no more because
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, this nigga been gas and everything. It's probably gas. I like it.
Yeah,
Like,
no, got it, and it's getting to that point where it's just like he will even be like, bro, did you just hear what I said? I'm like, hold on, run it back, bro. Let me hear it.
Yeah,
I'm like, what the fuck?
And that's like you said, bro. That's just come with the comfort of it now, bro. Like you feel me? Like me and Josh go back and forth all the fucking time at Freestyle Fridays. I'm always there. I never grab the mic because I don't fucking freestyle, bro.
Yeah, me neither.
But why not? You feel me? So the past couple times, even last night, Chico put me on the spot the other night, and go ahead, Deezy, and I dropped a couple bars, and it's just like once I got it out, it felt good. You feel me? And it to see people actually fucking with me, waiting for me to grab the mic, seeing it like when I grab the mic, they staring, shutting up. You feel me? It's just that little reaction of like, okay, yeah, bro, that shit feel good. I'm doing it for the right reasons now, bro. You feel me? Because before, like I said, I was doing it trying to make $1, nigga. Oh, we got to blow from this shit. We trying to do that. Nah, bro. We got a million things going on right now, and if we can make $1 off a million things, nigga, we make $1 million.
Yeah,
so
straight up. That's
that's
it.
the only way to go about it. But yeah.
So I remember when I first met Eric, and he was just like, yeah, bro, my big brother, he's a rapper. And I was like, oh, you feel me? Everybody big brother a rapper. Bro. Like, he started showing me shit. He was like, bro, he got music with the jacket, the mind figures, all of that. So how'd you like pay that way, bro? Like how'd you get tapped in like in the music industry that way?
Money, nigga. It was my baby mama.
Okay.
And she was funding everything.
Yeah.
And it was like I had just had one of my favorite albums is Devil's Rejects.
Yeah.
So I'm listening to it and I'm like, I end up finding out that the nigga Amp fucked with a nigga from Sacramento that the older homies knew named Jay. So I'm like, I want to do something with this nigga.
Yeah.
Like honestly, I'm gonna be honest. When I first heard Devil's Rejects, I was like, this nigga rap better than Jack. Like as far as just rapping go.
Yeah.
Now I remember you was on that campaign. Like when I was a young nigga, Amp was the one from
Amp was hard. So
yeah.
I'm like, all right, I went and bought a verse, and then I got a project, paid for the project, and then after that, I didn't have to pay nobody no more.
Yeah.
Or, matter of fact, I did pay Jack for a verse.
Yeah.
Once I got with Jack, I paid him for a verse. But then I almost feel like I didn't even pay for the verse, bro, because he gave me 3 verses, and then gave me one of the verses was No Tears.
Oh.
And I just was like, when Amp asked me about Devil's Rejects 2, if I had a song, I was like, take it.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Take that, motherfucker.
Cause I feel like it did better on there than what it did on my project.
No,
you know
facts.
what I mean?
That's a classic.
Yeah, no, I could tell your respect for Amp is pretty high, bro. Cause that's who, you feel me, you was doing the most collabs with at that time too, bro.
Yeah,
like,
no,
and I made my best song ever with him. Kim is still to me. I never
That's
really,
a classic.
I never really listened. I never really had a song I made besides that one where I was like, you know how when you get a new favorite song and you play it like 9 times in a row when you in the car by yourself? I was doing that shit.
But that shit was like, I remember when you shot that video, nigga, like he said, niggas was bragging, my brother a rapper and all that shit, so like, that was like an MTV Jams, nigga, you feel me? Like niggas like, oh, nigga, this a real video. I was Razor, right?
Mm-hmm,
yeah, like
Razor.
that was a
Razor.
Razor had crazy placements and shit at that time also, so it was just like, that shit was like, whoa, bro. And even to this day, like when I hear that shit, nigga just saying it, I hear the hook, and it's just like, bro, that's one of them.
Bro,
ones,
I want to bring that shit back, but niggas, I've had a couple of producers try to remake the beat. Niggas, it just don't hit.
Yeah, nah, I can't. Sometimes some shit ain't meant to be fucked with too. You feel me? Like some shit that you just gotta leave it alone, leave it a classic.
Tight, bro.
But I definitely
it is
think
tight,
some young bossy Amp, Rek. You feel me? We definitely need some of that original mob shit back. Long live King Jack, man. Long live Street Knowledge, real quick.
Man,
just
rest
for
in peace, Street with the heat,
my brother, man.
Rest in peace, Jack. That
The
shit
dopest
crazy.
niggas. I used to be so excited. Like I used to brag about it. I remember this nigga pulled up to school, picked me up with Joe Blow in the car one day. And it was just like, nigga, I'm really that nigga. But I wasn't, but my brother was. But that was just, was
but it was like, nigga,
stepping stones to like, nigga,
picked
we
you up
doing
from school.
Yeah, literally. And we listening to this nigga at lunch. You feel me?
Yeah.
Shooting dice and shit. So it was just like a dope ass moment, bro. Like, this shit is really tight, bro. And it was like an eye opening moment. So for me to grow up and then be Neff start to pop. You feel me? One of my homies start to pop and kind of experience the same shit that I watched you do. It was just tight as fuck, bro. So
that nigga shaved his head. He's crazy.
that nigga bald as hell.
Tell that nigga I'm coming in a second, bro.
yeah, I'm coming in a second. Now I want to rewind it back to Cam real quick, bro. It's just hella funny because that exact video is the one he had put on when he was like, yeah, my brother's a rapper. And then he put the video on. He was like, guess which one's my brother? It was at the homie house. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. And then you came on the screen. I was like, oh, this bro's brother for sure.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that shit was hella funny, though.
But yeah, bro. So yeah, like just to see the transformation from the trapping to legal trapping. You feel me? Also being a father, the whole family aspect, you feel me? This nigga be on a barbecue grill every fucking weekend.
I love that, my friend.
It ain't nothing
That's
he ain't
inner
making.
peace for a nigga. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
That's another form of therapy, you feel like?
Yeah. I'm just getting old. I feel like getting older and embracing being older is like therapy.
No, facts.
Like I was at, you see, I don't know if you was listening, Dad, on the bottom of he got a whole thing of drawers. The bottom drawer, this nigga got every sandwich bag in an organizer. I was like, I need it. Where did you get it from? Nigga, like, little shit like that really, like making nigga day sometimes. Like, I don't even be caring about all the extra shit. Like, you'll still catch me at a club sometimes, at a bar,
for sure,
you know what I mean? But I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
Yeah, bro got a rollie on, and he more impressed with the barbecue grill.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I mean?
Bro, I ain't even gonna lie, I like wear my Apple Watch, bro, and this motherfucker don't tell me nothing about my heart rate. This motherfucker don't tell me how many calories I burn, man.
I mean, your rollie didn't come from EDD or nothing. Nigga had it rollie for its 10-year anniversary type shit. Like this shit,
for real. I got it
really.
I got it right after Miho died.
Yeah, so it ain't like, that's the whole thing. It's all about why you getting it, and that be these niggas' whole where they fucking up. Their mindset on their purpose.
Yeah, no, I was kind of mad when I first got my chains, bro. You feel me? I was like, at that time, that's when like diamonds and jewelry was trophies, bro. And then the scamming, fucking EDD, PPP, all that shit came, and like,
watered down the game.
Yeah,
everybody got this shit.
I see people who shouldn't even had that motherfucker for real. I was like, I'm not even hating, bro. It's just like people you know, like, bro, what the fuck?
Why? Like, bro, you could be doing so much more.
Status jewelry. I mean, true status jewelry. Like in 2012, if we was talking about a bust down Cuban, there was no question if you was getting money.
Yeah, nah, facts.
No nigga, I ain't trusting that no more.
Now it's a question if that bitch real.
Yeah, nigga, let me see his tax returns. Nigga, I don't believe these niggas,
bro.
Man. Like,
I just seen a meme. It said, "Nigga, you want me to think that Cuban real?" And you put up in it said some type of car, like it was an old school, and it was just like, bro.
I be seeing these kids on TikTok, bro, going, like, you feel me? They be having bust down Cubans on and shit. I'm just like, bro,
hella Patek Philippe.
Yeah, I'm like,
Audemars Piguet, nigga, you do not.
I just had a nigga tell me with a little, you feel me?
Moissanite boys.
Yeah, a different rollie. It wasn't one of those real rollies, and he was just like, man, the bitch has been faking all these years, nigga. Why we can't now? And I'm like, you know what I'm talking about. I'm like, but like you said, that's what the kids are being told.
Yeah, I'm just telling y'all, people, look, if it look like a dog, if it smell like a dog, it's a dog. Yeah. Like y'all just had bro on here, Exquisite. You see Exquisite got the huge fucking Don Exquisite. Yeah. Then he hop out to Silver Chevelle.
Yeah, he got a hella shit
you
going.
You be like, okay, it makes sense. You know what I mean? That's a real chain. Like,
that's also a nigga with a black tee on. You feel me? He don't got on no hella extra ass shit, bro. He chilling.
And even niggas like that, bro, they make it seem like just because niggas be having designer on or a lot of shit, you don't know what a nigga values is off face value when you look at them. You know what I mean? I know a lot of niggas who they do buy into a lot of dumb shit. They also real sturdy family men too, and they also gonna ride for their kids, for their baby mama, for their family. Like, so like, I do be judging niggas when it comes to that type of shit. When it comes to like faking the funk, but you can't judge niggas off how they look and what they present to the table at the same time. But it's like, I'll do it if I feel like you just trying to sell a rich image.
Yeah.
But if you being a humble man, I have no reason to judge you and look at you in that way. You know what I mean? But if you just make it look right, bro. I mean, y'all be killing me with these fucking pieces, man.
It's like some people put themselves out there to be judged, and then like, but they only want the positive.
And then they get mad when they get judged.
You feel me? And then when somebody else say the negative, it's like, well, this is what social media is for. Put your page on private. You don't want the world to.
I had somebody hit me on Twitter one time, and because I put a post up, and I was like, I was talking about females. We all know a female like this, a chick that's not fat. She's skinnier, but she got a little belly, and they don't hide it.
Yeah,
they just be poking it out, and like I think that shit's distasteful, and I don't like it. And the nigga got real mad and was like, "Hey, that's some asshole shit to say to women. Women don't have it easy." I said, and I was like, I responded to him, was like, you are allowed to have exactly how you feel. Yeah. But you ain't moving me off my rocker. Yeah, that shit is not attractive.
I'm going to tell the homie that got his stomach sticking out the same fucking thing.
What the fuck is you doing? Yeah, oh God, yeah. Literally. Because Eric be treating me like that sometimes. Sometimes I got to go lose 9 pounds real quick for him to fucking respect me.
Remember Lost was like, ever since he been in the gym, bro, he just thinks he's better than everybody.
But everybody like, ever since he stopped drinking, bro, he think he's better than him. Then he started working out. Then he thought he was Superman.
You're right.
That's the worst part about a nigga trying to do something better. Is that the moment, even if it's just one time, the moment you have a judgy thing to say, but that nigga think he better than everybody now. Nigga start working out. This nigga think he better.
Yeah. So one more last thing I wanted to touch on a little bit was because we didn't get in too much into your parenting. And you know, the father shit, you taught me how to be a dad aside from dad, you feel me? And with Khalil, you know, my nephew got autism, so I know that has specifically been like something you've highlighted as part of your recent journey, you feel me? And like pushing that forward. Yeah, come on, you already know he don't give a damn about nothing. Khalil run the show. But with that, how patience wise, because patience is a fucking virtue.
Yeah, you don't have a choice, bro.
Yeah, patience is a virtue.
Some shit can teach you patience.
Yeah.
Some shit make you have patience.
Literally, and a kid is gonna make you do that regardless. Bro. A kid that doesn't struggle with autism. You feel me? So your son is struggling with autism. I've watched the growth of you feel me, as a father, just become with that. So, like, how do you think that's been, I'm trying to think of a way to word it more. So, like, what has been the hardest struggle with that and the easiest to bring it together and make that job so much easier?
All right, the hardest is I can't talk to him.
Yeah.
So like I wonder things about my son. I wonder when he's having an attitude sometimes. Does his stomach hurt?
Facts.
Is he having a headache?
Facts.
You know, is he hella thirsty and just don't know how to tell me right now? I mean, he can get his water bottle, but you know, I be wondering on the times that I'm not picking up on cues that he's trying to throw at me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that's the only way he can communicate with you is by certain little cues trying to tell you. And then I'd probably say the best part is that it's taught me a bunch of patience with my oldest.
Yeah.
Like, so now I don't fly off the rails and be tripping on this nigga all the time. I used to discipline my son. I don't like putting my hands on him no more.
Facts.
Because he getting to that age where I don't want to be your enemy, bro. I was like that with my dad. Like, you know, that type of harsh level of discipline, it does bring a certain level of respect, but then it also brings a certain level of fear. Mm-hmm. And my son isn't like me. So I got to kind of change how I operate so that I don't, you know, he going to get to that, bro. He's almost to the age where he going to decide who he want to hang out with for the rest of his life. He's an adult. Yeah. So if I don't treat my son right, he not gonna want to hang out with me. Yeah. And that's my nigga. I want him to hang out with me. You know what I mean? Khalil don't have a fucking choice.
Yeah, he at the house. He there.
Khalil probably, you know, I'm kind of prepared with Khalil. I'm gonna have a baby for the rest of my life. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm gonna be 60 years old, still having to take care of my little son, or my grown son. But you know,
it is what it is. Yeah,
Khalil, sure. He's just some years back. I just feel like that's what it is. Sometimes it's just a learning curve, developmental delay. Khalil's about to be 8 on Thursday. I think he's really 4. Yeah. You know, he's starting to get to that point now where you can't leave him around shit.
Yeah, he's starting to get into shit and actually do shit. And it's just the processing levels. He's just learning gradually. And it's, I definitely just seen that, definitely. And that's kind of, that's kind of basically what I was asking, how it also reflects with D-Money and everything, too. Because you do have 2 kids, but when I got 2 kids, and I got to make sure I can't show one more attention than the other.
And I have to show one more attention. You have to make
sure you show one more attention than the other. You feel me? And D is very understanding of that. D love his
brother. D's a real nigga for that.
Feel me? And D,
That's why I don't want to impart a lot of ways I am on my son. Mm-hmm. I don't want you to try to be like your dad, because you're not your dad. You are.
That's D-Money. A lot of people's problem. People try to raise their kids to be them, and we're all fucked up. Nah. We all got issues, and none of us are raised perfectly. So let your kid be them. You instill your morals and values and principles.
Now, there's certain shit I ain't moving my shit on.
We are who we are.
But I seen a nigga say this on Twitter the other day. It kind of bothered me, bro. Like, I don't consider myself no homophobe or nothing like that. I don't. But I'm just not hella comfortable with it. But if my son was gay, get the fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. I'm gonna have my time where I gotta get over it. Yeah. And then it's over. It's my fucking son.
It's reality.
That's my son. That's you. Now my son ain't gonna never be gay. I know he likes girls, but I'm just saying, as far as the love goes, that was crazy for me to see somebody say that. Like I disown my kid. Like, bro, my son. That's my son, my nigga. Yeah. That's like my DNA. That's me. Like, so I could never.
And I even try not to fault them niggas, because sadly they was raised thinking
you got some generational trauma in you, bro. Like,
that's what we was talking about yesterday. Like, a lot of people raising their kids off of love, but it's just what they knew. You feel me? It's what they were raised off of, and they don't have no ill intention, but they just don't have the right direction, possibly. You feel me? And that's all it is.
And some people can accept that kind of love and take it and be like, oh, that was love.
Yeah, facts.
That was love. But then some people, like, I like to use dad as an example, bro, because I see some dads that are like helicopter dads. Mm-hmm. Like, them niggas take their sons to baseball practice at 3, training at 4. Well, and they got this whole crazy schedule, and my dad wasn't like that. Mm-hmm. No, hell nah. And I don't look at my dad no differently. I feel like I had a great hands-on father that was there every step of the way. Yeah. There'd be somebody else that'd go through that same experience and be like, man, my dad wasn't really there. Like, it was times I needed him and he really wasn't there. It's all depending on perspective of the person. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I done heard dudes that I know personally be like, yeah, bro, like, my dad was never home with you. Every time I'm at your house, your dad over there. You know what I mean? Your dad take you to school.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
That's
You
a
just
fact.
don't fuck with him now, but like he was there, bro. You feel me? So like everybody got their own little perspective. Even like the tough love shit. Like I told bro, like I was like, bro, I feel like I was raised off of tough love, bro, because I'm not even like. I'm not a hugger, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like I'm not like a affectionate
Dads
like,
didn't show
yeah.
niggas that. You
Yeah.
feel me? Like, I ain't gonna lie, one of my cousins, that nigga dad used to kiss him and shit. And we used to tease him. But,
Yeah.
like, now that I'm a father, bro, like, it's like, damn, bro, I get it. On my
Nah,
mama, I
for
get it.
sure.
On God. Like,
I was gonna like I done seen some of the homies dads come in and we all kicking in. He'll be like, "Good night, son, I love you." I'm like, bruh.
tell your dad you love him.
Yeah,
Tell
I'm
him
like,
good
bruh,
night.
like all I get from my dad sometimes, like now as a grown man, he'll say he love me a little bit. You feel me? But like back in the day, he'll just be like, "Good night."
Just
you feel
real firm.
Yeah, I mean, it took them a long. Like I ain't heard my dad say he was proud of me until like I started like making a name for myself. You feel
Yeah,
me? You know what I
facts,
mean? So
facts.
like it's like tough love, bro.
It's that
Like my
tough
dad
love.
was like really trying to be a hard, like firm dad. You know what I mean?
And
Like
make you a
play
man.
football. If you don't play football, you're gonna fucking play another sport. You're not
Yeah,
about to be
facts.
outside, and you know what I mean.
Facts. That's
yeah.
a fact.
But that's the era too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
no,
what
for
I
sure.
mean? That was like, you know, our parents come from the nuclear family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which is, you know, pops works,
Yeah.
moms takes care of the kids. You know what I mean? They had milkmen and shit
Yeah.
like that back in the day. So like, that's that era. I try not to fault them for that because, like, basically what you said, that's how my dad was.
Yeah.
My dad never really said "I love you" hella much. We always knew our dad loved us though.
Yeah, facts.
You know
Our
what I mean?
dad,
Like
you know?
it was never
Yeah.
even a question. Like, but he's not super lovey-dovey. You know.
I
what
mean, we was
But
talking
I talk
about
to
it-
this nigga every day though. Like,
I was
about to say, we was talking about it yesterday,
little
like,
fucking female.
None of my dad's boys made it past what 16 in the house. You
Yeah.
feel me? We all ran away, moved out, and you'll never hear none of us talk. Well, I ain't gonna say none of us. You'll never hear us talking about
Me and Eric.
Rick. You'll never hear us talking about like we didn't have our parents and shit because we
Yeah.
understood that we left that motherfucker. We was trying to be grown, bro.
Yeah.
We had parents who were trying to be parents. You feel me? And trying to raise us correctly, and we just wanted to be grown, bro.
Can you
And
niggas
it is
stop
what it
doing
was.
that, please?
Yeah,
I
for real.
try to learn from a nigga like me, bro. Please stop because.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, your
for
parents love you, nigga.
For real.
When you 16 and you mad because your parents won't let you smoke fucking weed, you're wrong, nigga.
Yeah.
Like you're
Facts.
wrong.
That's
Like
a fact.
every time, like anybody watching this who is getting into it with their parents, if you a youngster, like you need to make that right with them, bro, and understand that like the parents is right, man.
Yeah.
Like 90% of the time, and I say 90 because sometimes parents be fucked up, but they.
I mean, even when they wrong, as
They
they
be
child,
right.
it ain't your position to tell them if they are.
Yeah.
That's your parent. It's right. Respect it and learn how to communicate. You feel me? And parents also learn how to communicate with your kids and just learn how to
Yeah,
talk.
you ain't
and
always
figure
right,
shit out.
nigga.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
all.
As
it is.
parents, you ain't always right.
Yeah,
Your kid can be right. Your kid can tell you that you wrong if you fucking wrong.
Yeah, literally.
If D-Money tell me, if I say, nigga, 5 plus 5 is motherfucking 9, nigga. And he go, Dad, it's 10. Man, I come from an era, you might get slapped.
No, yeah, parent get mad. Like I told you, it's not.
Nigga, this shit is 10.
Like
nigga.
nigga, count
What you talking
it.
about? Like,
You talking back and shit, but yeah, nah, for real, bro. But yeah, nah, it's we living in crazy times. Society is just putting these stigmas on these kids of what's okay and what's not. And
I mean, for the most part, bro, as I got older, bro, I did end up finding myself like, damn, bro, my parents was right.
Nah,
you know, about
facts,
hella
facts.
shit.
Like you
as
said,
even up
that's
to this
scary.
day, bro, and I'm just like, damn.
Oh, and that's kind of what I was saying too, because we all moved out at 16, but now niggas, that's our dad is one of our closest friends. I didn't mean to cut you
Yeah.
off,
No,
bro,
you're
but that's
good.
pretty much what I was saying. Yeah, like now we appreciate that nigga. My dad is somebody of value, like the highest regard type
Yeah.
shit. You feel me? Like,
Yeah. Even when I was younger, bro, like you feel me, you were like, bro, I got out the house when I was 16, bro. Like I always wanted to be outside, away from home, bro. I'll be finding myself like, damn, bro, I'm bored as fuck, bro. I'm about to go to my parents' house and go kick it, bro.
Literally. Oh,
and
God.
the thing that sucks the most, you go over there, bro, and they ain't home. And you're just like, fuck, bro. Like, but nah, oh God. Then it makes you like, damn, bro, I wish when I was younger, you know what I mean? Like,
that nigga Ray couldn't wait to move out, and then I'd FaceTime him randomly when he moved downtown, and he'd be in the pool at his parents' house. You feel me? Like, you feel me?
Back
Tucked
at
off
home.
all day. But it's just being able to build that relationship with them as an adult. You feel me? And just
Yeah.
make that actually work, bro. Cause we was just young trying to grow up fast. And even like back to that, like you watching me, like, damn, bro, I want to be out like Eric. And this nigga pulling up in a Beamer. I'm like, damn, nigga, I wish I stayed at home. My parents probably would have got me a car, nigga. And you feel me? That everything plays, it's the pros and the cons of the shit. So it's just perspective, bro, really.
Nah, for sure.
And yeah, bro, we usually wrap it up with the 60 seconds. You want to turn on the timer, bro?
Yeah. So we're gonna give you 30 seconds. Just look at that camera. And then usually everybody go over 30 seconds. That's all good. But yeah, we'll give you 30 seconds. Look at that camera and just motivate all the men out there, all the young bulls out there, and just motivate them. Kind of what we was doing already. Listen to your fucking parents, listen to your kids. So just everybody out there, just go ahead and motivate them, man.
Man, please go get you a bag. Don't worry about the bitches, women. Sorry, don't worry about that nigga. Go get you a bag. Worry about your family. That's all that matters. Family and money. Family and money. That's literally all that matters. And I say family first because it comes before the money. But that's all that matters. And that's all that you should be focused on. And I promise you that if you focus on that, your life going to be way better. Guaranteed.
And he beat the 30 seconds. That's a first.
Yeah, that was like 26 seconds.
Yes, sir.
Exquisite went for like a minute.
You gonna rock it out, yeah. So yeah, man,
Yes,
it was
sir.
another one, man. Another good conversation, bro. I appreciate you coming and rocking with us,
Thanks
man.
for having me, man.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
y'all
Yes,
for
sir.
having me, bro.
If you haven't already, tap in with the Rek Tips. It's the dopest shit smoking for your small blunts to the fattest. You feel me? Joints,
Yes, sir.
everything. you feel
Instagram
me?
Rek Tips, REKTIPZ.
Yes, sir, man. And,
Follow us.
Yes, sir. I appreciate y'all.
Make sure
rocking
it's
with
the
us.
real one.
Yeah, the real one. Don't follow no fake pages. That ain't gonna be getting hacked and shit.
And they will get you.
Yeah.
And I will not refund you. They do.
Yes, sir. Live with the legends.
Live with the Legends. Another one like the other one, man. I appreciate
Yes,
y'all
sir.
rocking with us. Y'all have a good day.
It's up now, when life way different. I got 2 girls dependent on me, ain't no slipping. It's about 3 years I've been off the prescriptions. I went to therapy, they just tried to push me back in it. But I'm grateful, still pushing, never been hateful. Still show love to niggas I should have hate for. If everybody eating what you bring to the table, try to do what I do, but everybody